Hey everyone, welcome back. This is another video on Memorial Day 2020 during a red phase quarantine. So this will be the Italian stromboli, and you can see here I've got a piece of pizza dough which was purchased at Wegmans, since yeast is difficult to find in the grocery stores. And it's risen up a little bit here. You can hear the popping of the air, so I'm just re-rolling this to tighten it up, get rid of all the air bubbles. Pretty much just keep rolling it until I can stop, until I can no longer hear any air bubbles. Now this dough ball just came out of the fridge, so it's still pretty cold, so it's going to be a little tough to actually press out. But you just got to work through it. You could use a rolling pin if you want to be the laughing stock amongst your friends. Just keep pressing it down. Keep flouring your surface as need be. I'll pause the video and keep working it, and we'll come back. Alright, we're getting there. The dough is starting to stretch out a little bit. Figure I'd give you a little dough toss. But if you want to see like the process to actually stretch it out, check out the other video on breakfast pizzas, and that'll show you a little bit more detail here. So I'm just trying to breeze through this one. Alright, so now the dough's been stretched out a decent amount. It doesn't have to be crazy. So we're going to start adding in the stromboli meats, right? So first start is provolone, and we're just going to lay it down, kind of overlapping each piece around the outer edge of the dough that's been stretched. So this dough could definitely be stretched out more, but it was just out of the fridge, so it's not really cooperating. So we got 5 pieces of provolone there. And then next is capicola ham. Same thing, just right on top of it, right on top of the provolone. Just layering it with a slight overlap. And I got 1 piece left, so why not? Next is Genoa salami, hard salami. Same thing, just stacking them on top of each other. These are pretty thick pieces, so. Then we're going to get some regular cooked ham, preferably thin slice. This is thick. This is sliced a little too thick, but it doesn't really matter. It's the thinner the slice, the better, I think. And I'm just going to bunch it up on top of this. Got a pound of ham here. Probably won't use all that, but you could. That's probably enough. Next up, we've got ground sausage, pre-cooked. Not 100% pre-cooked. I left it a little undercooked because it's going to cook more when we're in the oven, so just put that on there. You could add whatever you want in here. Pepperoni, peppers and onions, whatever you prefer in your Italian stromboli. Then on top of that, at the very top, I put American cheese. Now we're just gonna kind of slowly fold this over, and you can grab the, so a little bit of an overbite here, but you can just grab this out, it'll stretch so that you have a bottom lip to kind of fasten this to, and then just go around pressing this down so it kind of bonds to the lower lip. And then just give it a second to kind of bond together. Now there's going to inevitably be a bunch of extra dough here. Let's trim that off. So go around and trim all this excess dough. And then I like to just kind of go back through and make sure it's pinched again. Maybe give it a little curl up if you want. Now there's already a rip in here, so that means there'll be a little bit of leaking from the grease of the meats and the cheeses. So you might want to put something under your put a piece of tin foil or something underneath your pizza pan. So here's our pizza pan, and obviously because I have holes in there, that's what I'm saying, it's going to drip through. And then you just kind of slap it on there, throw it in the oven at 350, anywhere between 350 and 400, and you kind of just watch it. I don't even know how long it'll be. I'll just watch it until it browns up. Alright, now the stromboli is out. You can see it's a little browned. Let me get there it is. At the end, what I like to do is get some melted butter here and a little brush. You brush that butter on. And then you get some grated Parmesan cheese. Sprinkle that on there. And then a little parsley at the end. You know, just for presentation. And there it is, folks. Another home-cooked meal with Jake's YouTube channel. Have a good one.